Hi everybody, how you doing? Got my bills paid and all that kind of fun stuff. Um, got some groceries. I think it's about 2:30 or something right now, so I figure it's 85 degrees. So I figure I'd come down in the shade part of the park and do my walk, get that in, get some physical exercise. Even though my legs have been killing me, my thighs. So I'm thinking there's a lot of M flares coming that were happening because it's usually the M flares that affect. But another thing I want to talk to you about um, was May 30th of 2023. Actually, I didn't get notified until after June, like June 6th or 7th or 9th or something like that. It was in June that I got notified. I got an email from the credit uh, Experian or something like that, saying that my personal information has been breached. I got an email from the Department of Motor Vehicles telling me that there's been a breach and my information was breached. And then the next day, I think this was the week of June 16th or something like that. The next day, I got my bank sent me an email telling me that there's been a breach, not to worry. They just got your personal information. Don't worry. And then today, in the mail today, I get a letter by PH Tech, and Move It. What's it called? So it's PH Tech is working with cybersecurity firm to investigate exactly how this breach happened and how to remedy the situation. Law enforcement did not cause a delay in this letter getting out to you. They notified the federal FBI. They notified the Oregon State Police. The next action they were taking was they took affected systems offline and they worked with Progress Move It to patch vulnerabilities. So the medical file that I have online, because it's all online right now, apparently that got compromised. And let's see, of all the things that got compromised, my first and last name, date of birth, social security number, demographic information, address, member and plan ID number, email address, authorization information, diagnosis and procedure codes, claim and billing information. Is this just wild stuff? Who's wanting to know all this information? And why is this? And this said that this happened back on May 30th too. And now it's August 1st right now that they're sending me out the letter about my medical file. But it seemed during that time, when I was looking at the dates of when it happened, that it was my DMV records, then it was my bank records, then it was Experian, my credit history, and then my medical files too. During the same time, I just got updated by apparently law enforcement or somebody of telling me about it. But what is going on? And they referred to them all as hackers. Some hackers got in. But have you guys been getting this has this been happening to you? And having your medical file, your your driving record, your bank account, and your credit history all being compromised in the same month? or at the same time, May 30th. It's like someone's is really going after to figure out. I don't know if I'm the only one. I don't know if there's more people that got compromised or whatever. But I just started writing it down today after I got that letter. I'm like, because I knew about the DMV and I didn't hear anything about it. And I just got my new driver's license, and they didn't say anything about anything. And then, but I got the letter from them, or the email from them. And then Red Canoe, I even called them, and they said, it looks like, Casey, the only information that they got was just your name and address. Because I don't think it doesn't show that they got the other information, your bank accounts or anything. But she told me not to worry about it. And then, of course, Experian emailed me and told me to, and then they were like requesting that I paid like $29.95 a month for, to have it paid for, super locked or whatever. But I have it, that the free capability locked, but apparently that locking doesn't really lock. Who knows if the one that I paid, if I would have paid $29.95, if that was even going to be worth it, if they're hackers. And apparently when they want to get something, they'll get something, because somebody's trying to either, I don't know, it's just weird. It's, how you feel that in your gut feeling. It's like, so far on my journey, I've kind of like sensed that when my gut feeling tells me something and my conscience is telling me to be on alert, but I don't know what I'm being on alert for. But I kind of have an idea, but I don't have an idea. Like, I see what's happening. I see everything, from my medical record. I think that's the biggest thing that really put on the red light today, was like, why my medical record? Why all my diagnosis and my medical history? I think that's quite interesting. But who knows? This is a very crazy world that we live in right now. And, but I wanted to share it, and I wanted to document it and put it on my channel. Just because I'm documenting my life. Somebody might stumble by and listen to me and go, oh, I went through that same experience or whatever. But tell me, has this been happening to you? Have you had your DMV records hacked, your bank accounts hacked, and your credit report hacked, and your medical file hacked? I just think that this is just too much. I'm like thinking, what else could they hack? I noticed, I was talking a while back about my email. When I open up my email on the computer screen, down below it, at the bottom of the list, it says 2 locations, active 2 locations. And I'm like, so I went and clicked on it, and it shows a location for Chrome and Safari. And I don't use Chrome or Safari. I use Brave or the Google. But then I got to thinking, well, maybe when I use my phone, maybe that's being activated as another location. So I can't really tell. But then I've opened up my email today, and it just shows one location, the location that I have it. And my phone's still there. So I don't know. Hard to tell with technology anymore, but I just want to do a quick video before I get on my walk here and share some thoughts while they're on my mind. And have a great day. Tell me, give me feedback if this has been happening to you. And if it hasn't been happening to you, tell me that too. Say, no, this hasn't been happening. Oh.